just
Yeah.
now? Good.
Okay, everybody, look at thumbs up for.
We need to bring the attention of the public to the plight of the sharks. The sharks are threatened on a big scale by the finning trade, by the shark nets and so on, and there are already shark species that have reached the extinction line. So what the problem is that we don't know how important the sharks are to the ocean survival. All we know is that the sharks are the apex predators who keep the balance of the oceans. This is becoming a worldwide event, and the more we can show our support, the better.
One, two, three, go. Well done.
This one is coral, okay? It's really low. Coral. Say coral. Coral. This one? Seashell. And he's from Margate. He does the sand sculptures from Margate. And this is what we're going to teach the orphans now, that you can still make money out of sand. Okay, what is your name, sir? He will show you that even out of sand, you can make money. You understand? So what he does at Margate Beach, SOS, save our sharks. SOS, save our sharks. Hey, Margate.
See you just
Yeah.
now. Good.
Heather and Roland, one of the chilliest days we've had this year, 7th of June 2015, and we've got the Shark Day today. Tell us about it.
Yeah, well, Monday is World Ocean Day, and we also bring the awareness to all the locals. There's a lot of local support out here today for the shark support. And yeah, like you said, it's one of the chilliest days. All the community came down, we got in the water, so it just goes to show there's such a good support. And like Roland was giving us a speech about how important it is to have the sharks in our ocean, to keep that happy medium and stuff like that. And another big thing is every day when we go out, whether there's shark nets or not, we are going into the ocean, which is the sharks' territory, it's their home. So it's up to us, it's our own call whether we go in or not. And also there's plenty of events where they have the surfing contests and that, East London, Jeffreys Bay, Fiji, Tahiti, worldwide, where they actually have contests where there are no shark nets. The contests run successfully, the guys go out, they surf. So I think it just makes it people knowing that the shark nets are there is a little bit like peace of mind. But if the sharks want to come in, they're going to come in, and like Roland says, they come in, they have a look around, they go back out, no harm's done. So that's basically what it is. So we need to support this cause. We don't want to see, like the other day, all those sharks getting caught in the nets for no reason at all. So we're all here to support the day, and there was a huge turnout, and I think next year will be even bigger and better. Yeah, and it was good that Roland gave his speech to let the people know what it's all about.
Thank you, Heather. I'm glad we didn't have to go out there today. Roland, tell us a little bit more about those sharks that were caught in the nets.
Yes, on Monday this week, it was a very tragic incident where very many sharks got caught in the nets. They were following the sardines coming up and probably overnight getting themselves stuck in the nets. This is a huge tragedy, not only for the tourism side of things, but mainly for the environment. The sharks need a voice, and this is why we're here. We need to speak for them. And unfortunately, worldwide, sharks still have a bad image. People think that they're only interested in eating people, where in reality there is not one incident where a human being has been completely eaten and digested by a shark. The only ever problems we hear about are shark accidents, where a shark is in a confused state, where he makes a mistake and accidentally bites a human being, and if the human is unlucky, he doesn't survive it. We're looking at over 100 million sharks a year that are getting killed in the finning trade alone. Then we have shark nets that are taking more out unnecessarily. In fact, our shark nets along the coast here have pretty much finished off the entire inshore shark population since the 70s. And it's long overdue. The shark nets do nothing to protect the swimmers and the surfers. And it's time we get this message out and people understand we could save this municipality 7 million rand a year, which is really desperately needed on all other fronts of this town.
Well, until all the research is finalised now, we'll just have to wait and see how it plays out.
Yes, we are in the early stages. Unfortunately, it takes a long time to get the message through. You know, we've been diving with sharks for 20 years now at Shelley Beach, and we never ever had an incident. We never had a shark bite or a threatening situation. And still, the people know that we are diving. The people know that Heather and her friends are surfing here. And still, people think sharks are just there to wait for us to get in the water so that they can eat us. Completely and utterly wrong.
I surf out here basically every single day, and through sardine season the guys are surfing when they've lifted the nets, so there's never been any incidents that I know of, and I've been surfing since I was 16, so it's... I can't...
Tell us your age.
Well, Thursday I'm going to be 44, so I've been surfing here. You see the odd shark around, and you know, the one day we were surfing, there was a shark right inside here. I saw the fin. I actually thought it was a guy jumped off his board just to play a joke, but he actually had the longest breath ever. He never came up again. And I got hold of Olivia Simcox, and I said to her, the shark came right behind this guy, went under. It didn't attack him, and she said to me, sharks are not out there to eat you. If they wanted to, he would have, but they come, they have a look around, and they ventured off, and that was it. So it was right behind the guy. He came up, he went under, and you sit and you wait, and he went off. And like she said, they're not here to come and eat you. So it's not only the sharks that are getting caught in the nets. There's dolphins, there's turtles, there's all sorts of marine life that we don't even know about, but people pinpoint the sharks as well in that because they say they're so aggressive, but like Roland says, they're not really that aggressive.
Well, thank you again for your support for World Ocean Day, which happens on Monday.
Tomorrow?
Yeah, and unfortunately we just couldn't get out there today. Sea's too rough to go out there as well.
We respect the sea for what it is. Yeah.
We were invited by the Sharks, Save Our Sharks today, to take the kids on a little ride out here, and just to prove to people that we are bikers. We're bikers from the South Coast President's Council, and to prove to them, you know, bikers have heart, and they're not all bad as everybody thinks we are. And I'm sure the kids are going to have a good day today, and it'll be a lovely day for all of us here.
One at a time. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, boom.
There we go. Both feet on the bit.
No, they can go one. Right. I'm going to go fast.
What?
Okay, we've got our little ride today for Save Our Sharks. and it's adopted pillion. So the kids are going to be riding with us on the South Coast. We're going to go all around the Shetty Centre and come back right here again with our adopted kids.